hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me make sure we are live before I get started. While I'm checking, you guys, let me know where you're tuning in from. And if you're watching live, would you press hashtag live for me, please? Or if you catch the replay, hit hashtag replay later on. I'd like to thank you guys for joining me. My name is Shantae Mayo, aka MomBossMayo. For those that are new to my channel, I'd like to welcome my 39,000 subscribed followers on my channel. Thank you guys for all your support. And I really want to be able to help each and every one of you guys with something in your life. And I think I have something here that can benefit us all. I want you guys to quit overthinking being your own boss. And what I'm saying about that, what I mean by that is so many people are missing their blessing on being an entrepreneur, on, fixing their finances and their credit and travel because they're overthinking. And I want you to stop that. You can do whatever you put your mind to. You have to just get started. The first step is for you to get started and take action. So what we're going to do, we're going to learn to boss up. And the first step is you're going to get started in this business. It is free for you to get started. So literally you can come in today and start a business within a business. It's basically a business model already built for you. So you don't have to get started in this and look for what are you going to sell, what are you going to say, how to promote. It's already done for you because it's an affiliate marketing opportunity. Basically, you're just sharing the information and you get paid for sharing the information. Sort of how if you have direct TV and you share with people and you get a $50 referral. That's just something that I know because I used to work for direct TV umpteen years ago, and I knew that that was something that they offered. However, there was a stipulation to that. You could only share it to 10 people. So once you made $500, you could no longer get paid for referring someone to direct TV until that next year. With this opportunity, it's unlimited. You can literally share with 100 people today and get paid for sharing it with 100 people. And so you may not come in contact every day on a personal level with 100 people, but with social media, we can show you how to market your business online and come in contact with hundreds of people. So this is the season of separation. I know people are looking and hoping and wishing for something. I know I was years ago. I thought, having that education, that good job, the good job I thought I had before I was, laid off. I thought that was what I needed. Why do these kids always come in and interrupt me when I'm doing something? Lord. Anyway. Good thing I'm my own boss. I can't get in trouble or fired for my daughter running here in my video. So that's another thing that I love, being my own boss. No one can tell me what to do. It was a little interruption, but we're back on track with me sharing this amazing information with you guys. I'm learning to do a lot of what I want to do, and I'm learning to, if I have time to complete it, I'm going to complete it then. So we're going to stop putting off tomorrow, what we can do today. So you can click the link right now and get started for 30 days as a free trial. And of course, 30 days after that, there's an overhead, and we'll talk about that in a moment. But you be amazed what you can get achieved in 30 days. So we're going to stop procrastinating. We're going to stop overthinking that just because we have a job that you can't build a business as well, because you can do both. You can have your job where you go to work, you report to work, you get paid for the amount of hours that you work, and you can build a business, a digital business, where all you're doing is sharing a link pretty much, and they get the information, they make the decision to sign up. So it's nothing that you're actually selling. You're actually sharing this opportunity with people that they could fix their own credit without paying a credit repair specialist hundreds of thousands of dollars, where legally no one can fix your credit but you. When life happens, that's when we want to do things. Like when we get laid off, we come on and complain, oh, I lost my job, I need another job. Or if we're about to lose our car, we're looking for something to hurry up and get that money. Don't feel bad, because I've been there. Or, we got some bills coming up and we're scrambling to get it. Well, we're going to do things before the bad happens. So what I'm saying is, go ahead and take the step now. Even if you have a credit score over 700, that doesn't mean that it can't get over 800. Just because you own a home doesn't mean that we can't show you how to come in and increase your cash flow and eliminate your debt, where because technically you don't own the home until you have paid it off completely. So we show you how to come in and eliminate that debt. Meaning, if you're on a 30-year loan or 15-year fixed loan, you can come in and literally learn how you can eliminate that house loan in 7 years or 10 years, just based off, you know, the what you put in, the information that you put in, and it calculates how much more you need to pay in order to be out of this debt. Same thing if you own a car. You can literally get that car paid off before it's time, where you can take that income and use it for other things, as far as investing. You can use it to pay off other debt. You can use it to better things around your home. I don't know what this is talking about, but hey, a lot of things that you can use that extra, you know, money from. So you lose your job. If you get ill, then you can't work. So that means, guess what? You don't get paid. I had saw, it was a few months ago, or maybe a couple of months ago, where this young lady, I think she braided hair, and her big dog was attacking her small dog, and so she went in to try to intervene. And what happened? The dog literally bit her finger off. So she came online. You know, I felt so bad for her. I didn't know her personally. You know, like, oh my God, you know, she was like, oh my God, I can't work. I'm not going to be able to braid hair. I'm not going to be able to get my bills paid. And she was asking, you know, for people to cash up her, or, you know, saying she was going to start a GoFundMe to help her. Like, she was in tears, y'all, because she was not going to be able to work. And so that's why I preach every day the importance of having a business that you can build in your sleep. Meaning it never closes. Meaning if it's 2 o'clock in the morning your time, you're asleep, someone where it's 10 a.m. their time, they're looking and praying and wishing for something. So if you have this opportunity where they can literally click the link and get started, you just made money in your sleep. So if you are only making money when you show up for work, or when you use your hands or your feet or your body, whatever you're doing, then you need to find another way to make income as well. You need to make money in your sleep. You need to find a way to leverage income. You need to find a way to make residual income, meaning you do something one time and it does something, and you make money time and time and time again. I'm here to show you guys a way to work smarter. So when you get started in this opportunity for free, yes, today, for the next 2 days, it will be free. The next 48 hours. Literally, this day is almost over with. So tomorrow, the promo for free, where you can get started for free, will end. You can come in, get started. You can take the 9-minute W4 training and literally learn how to correct your W4 in January, because I wouldn't suggest you correct it now, but that doesn't mean you don't have access to the hundreds of benefits that a home-based business owner has access to. You can literally, like I said, get started for free. Go ahead and do that 9-minute training where you learn about the different deductions and stuff that you have access to, and and put them in place. Add that, turn into your employer. And I'm telling you, I bet you're overpaying the government. 100 million Americans overpay the government every year. The government not going to tell you. Your employer is not going to tell you. It's up to you to find out. So I'm here to tell you that there's a way for you to correct your W4. So that extra $50 a check or $100, and we've even had members, excuse me, her and her husband were overpaying $1,300 every paycheck. $1,300. Some people don't even make that a paycheck. So imagine you overpaying the government that, well, they just get it just sits there. They get to use it for whatever they want to use it for. They don't pay no interest on it, so they're not paying you interest for your money. And then at the end of the year, when you file your taxes, you literally have to prove that they owe you money that's supposed to be your money. That's why it's called a refund. So even though it's a refund, because technically it is a refund, it's a refund of your money, you have to prove that they owe it to you. We have residual bills. Why not have residual income? Your mortgage comes every month. Your rent comes every month. Your light bill, your Wi-Fi, your phone bill, your cell phone. You buy clothes every month or every other month, maybe, shoes. You have to buy groceries every day, every month. Gas in your car note. Like, all of these are residual bills. So why not get or have residual income to help you cover those residual bills? So not only that, but now when you build a business, when you have a business, some of those residual bills turn into expenses. So now your cell phone can become an expense because you're using your cell phone to run your business, like I'm doing right now. Some of your internet bill can become an expense because you're using your internet to promote your business. Some of the clothes that you wear, and when you get your hair done, like right now I just did my own hair, so it's a write-off, the hair that I purchased. But I'm just saying, like, things become an expense instead of a bill. So you can write off. Did you guys know that your interest on your car loan, you can write that off when you have a business? Did you know you can write off 62 cents a gallon for gas when you have a home-based business? Like, did you know that you could hire your children and write off up to $12,000 per child, tax-free? And y'all know I have 6 of them. If you didn't know, now you know. And at least 5 of them will be a write-off, because my oldest, he's 18. He's actually in this business with me. He has a 736 credit score. He has his own apartment, his own car, and he's empowering Gen Z as himself to build credit before you need it, or go ahead and build credit at 18 or 19, because he does have friends that are older than him that don't even have a credit score reporting, whereas he's 18 and he has this big credit score that most adults don't have. I didn't have it. I still don't have it yet, but I will have it within the next couple of months. But my score did raise 103 points within 3 weeks of me starting this opportunity, so I know that it works. Literally, the letter writing system literally generates, I know it's over a dozen different types of dispute letters that you can literally go in our system and generate, and it's going to spit the letter out for you, and you send it in, follow the instructions, and send it in. Like, we take 7 to 10 years to mess up our credit, but want to fix it in 1 to 2 months. That's not real. It can happen though, because we have had people come into this business and raise their credit score from 500 to 800 within 6 months, 500 to 800 in 1 year, 500 to 700 in 3 months. So it just depends on the work that you put in. But if you follow the steps, you are going to see results, and that's what it's all about, seeing results. Because legally, did you guys also know this, that legally a credit repair specialist is not supposed to charge you until you see some results in your credit score? So come on and learn the knowledge and the information for yourself, so you can teach your children and their children and their children and their children that information that you didn't have, and that knowledge can go and be passed down for generations to come. Okay, on top of having, like, let's say you have a traditional business, and I was actually talking to a barber about this yesterday, and he's actually going to get started. He was telling me, his credit score was around 740. He couldn't get it over. He didn't understand what he was doing wrong. But when he showed me his credit report, well, where he had recently pulled it, I automatically knew one thing that was wrong. And he had over like 10 hard inquiries on his report. Those need to come off. But also, he wants to build business credit. He already has a business, but he's using his own funds to fund that business versus using other people's money to fund his business. So with this, when you join me in business, being a part of my team, you also get free step-by-step, a 3-part business credit step-by-step video that walks you through how to properly set up, your business properly, and how to apply for the tier 1 all the way to all the tiers for the different credit lines and getting the trade lines. So that was amazing. I started within 2 months. I had my DUNS number, and after I received my DUNS number, I have got 5 trade lines. That's something that's recommended, 3 to 5 trade lines before you try to go and apply for other things. And once I did that, I had over a $4,000 gas card from Fuel and Gas, and I have a 10,000 credit limit with another vendor, and I'm currently up to tier 2. Applying for those other type of cards, like the Walmart store card or the Amazon card or the Sam's business card, those types of cards. Um, so when you have a traditional business, you have two sets of bills. You have your rent at your business, and you have your rent at home. You have your lights at your business, your lights at home, your phone at your business. So y'all get where I'm going with this. So when you have a home-based business, you can cut down some of those home bills because now they turn into expenses, just like your traditional business is expenses. Now some of your home bills are expenses too, which are deductions, which keeps more of your income, helps you, minimize your taxes. That's what we're trying to do. We're minimizing our taxes. When I was laid off March of 2019 after having my fifth daughter, I was on a cruise ship the next month. Y'all probably like, how? Because I didn't wait until I got laid off before I found something else. I found an opportunity in 2016 as a travel professional. I'm still in that opportunity. I've been in it for over 7 years. So that's where I first really understood my entrepreneurship, rights, and learning that I could be my own boss. And if I can work hard for my first name, which is going to work every day, even when I didn't want to be there at any job, or if you were sick, or if your children were sick, if you had children, at least if I'm sick or if I don't want to get up, my business can still run, and I don't have to worry about not being able to pay my bills or to live the life that I want to live, the lifestyle that I want to live. Because literally, in a minute, me and the kids are going to go to Crumble Cookie. We go to Crumble Cookie every week, and we do a video and we celebrate, Crumble Cookie. So that's something that I'm able to do with my children. Some people have night jobs where they're not able to spend that time with their children. Some people have day jobs, so their children at school and they're at work. They come home, they're tired, so this is helping you get more of your time back, because we cannot get our time back. Once your time is gone, you cannot get it back. So I'm trying to help you keep more of your money, get your time back, and build financial wealth.
I'm one of her children.
Oh, Jamil. I am a certified grant writer. I contract myself out, and I also proofread grants, and that was something that I learned in my last position. So I'm thankful that I was able to learn that. Sometimes I feel like God, puts people and things in your life, for a season or for a reason, and you can use those things for, further on in life. So it's helped me tremendously, to be able to have that knowledge that I can teach other people that want to learn how to write grants, or people that want a grant written. I can properly, point them in the right direction, or get paid for my knowledge that I've learned. Whatever you love, you should turn it into income. They say they say what the world does, you should make that your job, and what you love, that should be your hobby. The world loves to travel, the world has to travel, the world wants to travel. Everything in the world runs off credit. You need your house for credit. You need credit. You need a credit for your cell phone. You need credit for your house, credit for utilities, credit for a job that you may not even know that that's the reason that you're not getting the job, credit to get low APR rates. So you may get approved for the loan, but are you paying the loan 3 and 4 and 5 times over because your credit score was so low? See, you were so happy about getting approved for that truck, but the note is $1,000 where it really should only be $400. And that's the difference between having good credit and bad credit. And then also, what's the point of having good credit but no money? So with this, not only are you going to fix your credit and keep the good credit, but if you have good credit, now let me show you how to increase your cash flow. Because that's how you really build generational wealth and have wealth with your family, is having cash flow and eliminating debt. Wait a minute. If you are a boutique owner, if you sell lashes, hair, or any type of product, you have, if there's a price increase on that product, then you have to increase your price. But the thing with this is a digital service, so you're really not doing the service, so the price doesn't have to increase. That's why it's so low, to get started, because we don't have to advertise, because word of mouth is the advertising. I had a reel go viral about packing cubes. And basically what the packing cubes are is a way where you can roll your clothes up and get more of your clothes, in your suitcase, and take more stuff and have it, more organized. Well, I had a reel that got over 4 million views on packing cubes. So, and I have an affiliate link for those packing cubes. So basically what I did at the bottom of the video in my comments, I put my affiliate link for those packing cubes. Can I tell y'all, over 20,000 people clicked on my packing cube link? And if anybody ordered anything from the packing cube, just a moment, y'all.
Mama, what time
I'm busy. Sorry. And so over 20,000 people clicked on the packing cube. So anything that they ordered with that order, I got commission for. It didn't matter if it was 2%, 1%. It was a percent that I wasn't going to get because I didn't own the packing cubes. I didn't make the packing cubes. I didn't have to send the packing cubes out. All I did was shared a link and I got paid. So this is all you will be doing here. You will come in to better your finances and your credit and your cash flow and your debt, but sharing the link can help other people and you can get paid. I know you guys can use an extra $500, $1,500 before Christmas gets here, and this is an easy way for you to come in and make that money. Tax season is coming up. The game is entrepreneurship. So I'm telling you guys right now that if you don't have a home-based business, you should get started right now. Click the link to get started for free. The 30-day trial. It's $39.95 in 30 days if you just do the do-it-yourself credit. If you upgrade after you sign up for $10, $9.95 for the travel club, where you can save up to 7% on your travel. So I hear a lot of people complain about, I don't have the money to travel, but that's because you're not taking advantage of the savings that you can actually have. So literally, my travel club costs $99 to get started and $54 a month. Now the price is $9.95 for you to get started, and in 30 days you pay $49.95. And guess what? That overhead is a write-off. So when you have a home-based business, your overhead is a write-off. So don't look at this as another bill, because this is not a bill. This is going to bring you more income. That cable bill is a bill because it's not bringing you income. My cable bill, if I had cable but I don't, would be an expense because the travel channel is on there and I'm in the travel industry. So that's how you keep more of your money. Stop just being a consumer, but be on the investing side as well. So if you're going to be buying your children Jordans, invest in some Jordan stock. If you're going to be buying those Nikes that's been going around with that viral picture asking their kids if they want that shoe, get you some Nike stock. If you're going to be buying stuff on Amazon, get you some Amazon stock. If you're going to be buying Foot Locker, get you some Foot Locker stock. I'm just saying, like, don't just spend your money, but let your money make money for you as well. You can work a job and build a business. You can have a business as small as a little lemonade stand, your child, or you can have a big multi-million, billion-dollar business. It doesn't matter. We all have access to the same tax benefits. You can also position your children in this business for free as well, and you can earn residual income for your child, because that's how rich people and the millionaires,
Mama,
that's someone else. That's how they stay rich. They keep the money in their family. They hire their children. They invest. They lower their taxes. That's the game. So don't just be an employee with the employee tax code. The employee is the most taxed person in America. Be an employee and an entrepreneur. It takes the right entrepreneurship business, where you don't feel like, I can't do this, I can't do both, because all you're doing is sharing link. You scroll all day on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Snapchat, LinkedIn. So post the link, post and get paid. Like, that's all it's doing. I see something else going around, some Cash App glitch or some glitch where you get 10,000. Like, stop with all the glitches. This is the true glitch right here. Come get started for free and better your finances and better your credit and better your life. Period. I know I've sent the information out to over at least 300 people. But have 300 people signed up? No. And guess why? Because they're overthinking it. There's nothing to think about. It's free. It's free. Now, when we were asking for money, okay, well, we were explaining the opportunity. I'm still explaining the opportunity, and it's free. Most of the time, when we hear free, we jumping on it. We jumping on it. So, what's the hesitation? Like, why would we want to cash up somebody that say, hey, cash up me $50 and I'll fix your credit, instead of just keeping your $50 and fixing your credit yourself for free? Or even when the regular price $39.95, $40 to learn not only how to read your credit report, understand your credit report, learn how to freeze your credit scores with the 50 plus credit bureaus, because it's more than just those three. Like, really learn it. So no one can ever take your knowledge away from you. So once you learn it and life happens again, or if life happens to someone that you know, you can refer it to them and change their life. People just need the knowledge. And I'm here to keep preaching and every day boasting to you all day long that you can have a job and build a business at the same time. So if any of this information was helpful, you guys can check my profile, get more information. You can send me a message or just leave a comment down at the bottom of this video. Thank you guys for watching. Again, hit hashtag replay if you're watching the replay. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Bye.